Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren and I'm back with another 8-minute video on network marketing. Chilly day here in Florida. Hey, listen, I got to clear some stuff up because there's breakthrough things in our industry. There's hacks and how to crack the code and all that. Here's what I've seen. The most successful people know exactly where they're going. The most successful people know why they're doing it. And the most successful people know what they're doing. But the people who are even above them speak about what they're doing, talk about where they're going, talk about why they're doing it. Now, why is that important? Well, I know it's important because the Bible says that words literally have the power of life. So let's say that you decide, I'm selling blah, blah, blah. I'm selling blah, blah, blah. I'm selling blah, blah, blah. Well, if you don't really know why you're doing it, aside, by the way, those are some rare cranes flying by that you hear in the background. A whole family of them. You maybe see them back there. Those are called sandhill cranes. They're actually doing really well here. So the most successful people clearly know why they're doing it. But if you're just talking blah, 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 buy this, blah, 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 buy that, that's the same noise that's on TV. That's the same noise of the pop-up that's showing up on your every time you open up a new platform, social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Those are pop-ups. I'm selling. Well, again, based on your influence, you may have some short-term, very short-term success making noise like that. I personally don't like clicking on a pop-up. I personally am annoyed by TV commercials. I mean, we all are. Aren't we all annoyed by TV commercials? It's a total turnoff. I mean, that's why all this streaming stuff exists. Now they're slipping commercials into that stuff too. They're always going to get you. They're always going to get you. So if people are annoyed by it and actually businesses are built around by not having commercials, stop being a commercial. Stop being a commercial. What works best with humans? That's right. I just heard someone shout out from Iowa. What works best with humans is telling stories. You're a professional storyteller. Now that doesn't change because we're in the world of social media. Actually, it's more enhanced. You get to tell your story all the time. You get to tell your story all the time. You get to keep the story going. So let's say you're in health and wellness. One way you're telling the story all the time is your personal health. Your personal body fat percent, your personal energy, right? That's telling the story. That's part of the why you're doing it. You believe in health and wellness. You can apply whatever, kitchenware. Why are you always posting pictures of cooking? Why do you have a passion to make lasagna and cannolis and Italian sausage? See, I'm half Italian, so I just did a commercial for Italian food. But, I mean, why are you doing that? You're doing that because you're telling a story. That's part of telling the story. And so when you're telling the story that way, like living this certain healthy lifestyle, or, if you use the example of you're in kitchenware or whatever industry, you're just telling the story of what you're passionate about. You're telling the story. See, that supports the why. We're always telling what we're doing. So you're in the kitchen cooking. Why you're doing it. You just have a passion for it ever since you were a little kid. Mom used to cook and taught you how to cook. And now you've got all this amazing technology and cookware and stuff to use. You're so excited about it. You're going to make, stuffed shells tonight. So you just said what you did, and you're passionate about how, and now where are you going? Where you're going is, I love doing this, and I love helping others understand, how to prepare meals from home using the best equipment, because I love helping them, and because I'm helping them, get what they want, I'm able to get what I want, which is helping my family achieve whatever. So you weave the stories in your social media. You're always telling the story of what you're doing, where you're going, and why you're doing it. You have a passion for something, you weave it into your lifestyle, and then you make sure people see it and know where you're going. See, I didn't say post your website. Don't post your link in your post. I didn't say that, did I? I said you use this power, this unleashed power of storytelling that you have. When you unleash it and you're consistent with what you're doing, where you're going, and why you're doing it. See, the why can also be amplified. And here's the secret sauce. When you start tying your why to human beings, now you'll see the explosion. See, more than likely, most of you are in network marketing because you want to provide more for yourself and or your family or others. I mean, one of the things that's consistent about successful people in network marketing is they have the right heart. They just have the right heart, and that heart is built around love, of others and loving themselves, all good things, right? And so because they have this heart to love and serve others, it really ties to the why they're doing it. And so the why you're doing network marketing isn't because you woke up one day and you wanted to sell vitamins. You're doing it for your kids, for their preferred better future. You're maybe doing it for you and your spouse so you can retire early. You're doing it just because you want the pressure off of your family of living paycheck to paycheck. You see, now you weave that in. You become an artist with telling your story. Become an artist with telling your story. And you see, pictures, we didn't have this 20 years ago. Pictures through social media of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're going. I just love helping people do this. And I'm going to be walking the beaches of the world with so many of my friends. That's painting vision. That's storytelling. But you see, it's not just one picture or one post or let me cover all this because Bob told me to do it. No. You are marketing yourself. You are branding yourself. So you just are constantly telling the story so that when people see your posts, your videos, your memes, your quotes, it all ties together. It all ties together around what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're going. That's the key. Now, instead of you out chasing people, you're attracting people. It's a law of attraction business. Hey, let's go.